Get ready. I'm getting ready. I'm starting back now because I was on the screen. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. Hey, you're going now. I'm not ready. I'm taking my headset. I'm not ready. All right, all right, all right. I'm back. Let me see what's going to happen now. Let me look at my phone and see. All right, now I see myself up here on the page. All right. I am so. See how the devil do it? I guess I'm just talking too much shit, Won't I'm sorry. But hey, I'm back up here, y'all. Those that was in here watching me, I am so sorry. But like I said, I was not on my phone. You could just see my background, and people were just hearing me. I don't know what it was, but hey, I'm back up in here. Now let me continue on what I was saying. But since I got to start back over, I'm sorry. I'm gonna start back over. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take off where I left off at. The first video, I'm gonna take that down. That's gonna be taken down. So I'm gonna start back over. Here we go. Trust me, it ain't gonna be long. Cause I was about finished. Tell y'all the truth, I was about finished. But anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome in here. If you're watching and you see that little red little thing blinking, 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 that means you are watching me, Miss J, live. Okay? But now if you come back up in here You see that thing ain't blinking, that means you watching the replay. And y'all know I appreciate that too, right? All right, now the topic is toxic relationships. Toxic relationships. Now, one time, if somebody like one time or another, somebody gonna be in one because I have. See, I can talk about myself. Y'all know me. I just keep it 100. I'm things up my phone up here. I keep it 100. Y'all those that know me know I'm like that. I'm very transparent. But back when it was going on, in my mind, I didn't feel it was toxic. I just felt like I love Boo Boo so damn much. I walk on damn water for him. You see what I'm saying? But it as me doing my research, that's then doing it and doing the research, and then in hindsight, I was in a toxic relationship. But at the time, I didn't realize it. Okay? So some of you may be in one and don't even realize it. But let me ask you this question. If you ever been arguing with your boo-boo and it came out of your mouth, I got to get up out of here. This a toxic relationship. Now let me say this. If something like that, if anybody listening, if you watch the replay, and if that has ever came out of your mouth, that's your subconscious, baby. You already know. You already know that's what you're in. A toxic relationship. If that has ever came out of anybody's mouth, just fussing. This just too toxic for me. That's your subconscious, baby. Letting you know. Because you know we got them, right? We got them. All right. So, and when we don't understand why that person is treating us that way. We think because the way we loving that person and caring about that person feeling, they're supposed to reciprocate it back to us, right? But see, people with toxic behaviors, they don't care about that. And I'm going to explain that all to y'all. I am. So, what is a toxic relationship? What is a toxic relationship? That don't mean just because you fussing, you might fuss 2 or 3 times out in the month. That don't mean you're toxic. That's. But if you can't even every day of the week you fussing over any little thing, that's a problem. Okay. So what is a toxic relationship? A toxic relationship is when you with someone. Now you can be toxic to that person too. Now I'm gonna keep it 100. It's some mean women too. It is. It's some mean controlling women too. Men ain't the only one. I'm gonna keep 100. But what it is if that person, your boo boo, makes you feel unsupported or misunderstood or demeans you, very demeaning to you, or attack you. But the most 3 critical ones, and to me, I think really tears a woman down, is when they're attacking you emotionally, physically, and psychologically. All right, those are the 3 dangerous ones there. And when people don't communicate or relate to one another in healthy ways, where conflict and unnecessary arguments, just have an unnecessary argument for nothing. How many can relate to that? Just have an unnecessary argument for creating an unnecessary argument for nothing. Creating an unnecessary argument for nothing. Okay? For nothing. All right? And the other person tries to minimize your perspective. Your perspective don't mean nothing, but mine's too. I don't care about your perspective, but mine's too. Okay? Toxicity. So now we got to ask our question: what type of people that are more susceptible to being in toxic relationships or being toxic themselves? Okay, and it's usually people with bipolar disorder or major depression or even depression tendencies. They are those three things. People have mental illnesses. They are the ones that are more susceptible to this. See, because they are already sensitive to negative things anyway. They're already sensitive to negative feelings, negative things. So that'll be drawing them in. All right. People with mental illness, bipolar, or major depression, or depressive tendencies. All right. Now let's look at the root. Now we got to see what causes it. It's something that causes this, right? Anytime something causes, you're gonna have a reaction. But we got to see why it causes it first, right? Something causes toxicity. Something causes that person to have toxic behaviors. Something causes that. It does. And the main thing, and like I said, when I realized this doing my research, and when I saw this, it hit home for me because it's in my hindsight, it explained things for me. I was like, that explains it. And here it is, my babies. Here it is. Lack of empathy. Now, see, when you have empathy for somebody, you care about their feelings, right? And you understand their feelings. You care about their feelings, right? That's when you have empathy. But when you lack it, you don't give a flip about their feelings. That person is refusing to understand a person's feelings. That they demanding that your partner lives up to your You're gonna live up the way I want you to. You're gonna live up to my expectations. Y'all get this? Are y'all listening? Thank y'all for coming in here. Thank y'all for coming in here. You're gonna live up to my expectations. All right? That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna live up to my expectations. So then and then they're gonna have a habit of making you feel guilty for not doing so. That is called lack of empathy. Now, I'm gonna feel bad because I'm not living up to your expectations. That's what happens. Now, give you an example. Here we go. Y'all hold on with me now. Hang in here with me. Give you an example. Now, everybody gonna argue. If anybody say they got a perfect relationship, they lying. Because it's gonna be an argument about something. Where the keys at? The keys one. That's an argument. Whether you want to call it one or not, but that's an argument. But anyway, lack of empathy. Here we go. Example. Y'all fussing, and he calling you all kinds of names, or he embarrassing you all in front of people, calling you all kinds of names. Time y'all at a party, time y'all get home, he still calling you all kinds of names and everything. Or you just crying your eyeballs out. You just crying your eyeballs out. You in the bathroom just, so why do you say that to me in front of people? Blah, 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 blah. And y'all are calling me all them kind of names. I done had your 5 babies, and how do you call me? Bitch, shut up. Go to bed. Talking to you like that, right? Now, not one time within 5 hours after that happened, within 2 hours after that happened, within 45 minutes after all that took place, he comes and tells you he's sorry. Because he don't care. He don't care about your feelings. Now, I'm going to take this thing another further now. Here we go. What about when you done had one say, well, look, I don't care how you feel. Y'all better listen to that. And then they showing you. They showing you. They don't care. Now, you're going to argue, but a couple hours later, or before he go to work that day, or before he get off, or during his lunch break, whatever, babe, you know what? That what I said you this morning, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about that. I was wrong for doing that. Now, here we go. We on the other end. It's up to us if we want to receive that or still stay mad. But see, that person is apologizing you. But a person, a toxic behavior, they lack that. They ain't going to do that. They're not. You'd have been married 35 years and your husband, they never apologized to you about nothing he done said to you that'll hurt your feelings, that'll made you cry. That's a problem. You've been going with this man, sleeping on that bed with that man 10 years, and he done call y'all, you done got 9 children by him, and he done call you all them names in the book, and he's never apologized to you. That's a problem. And he wants you to live up to, he wants you to live, he telling you how he wants you to live. You're going to live up to my expectations. That's the problem. Y'all hear me? I want y'all to get this. Because as I was doing this, I'm telling y'all, hindsight started kicking in. And see, when I saw that about the lack of empathy, I said to myself, that's why he never apologized about nothing. All them times I'm crying and never apologize. And all them several times he said in my face, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm keeping it. Yeah. That explains it. No remorse. No remorse. No remorse. No remorse, my babies. Okay? No remorse. Now, we might want to ask ourselves, okay, you got this man, but he is so sensitive. He is really sensitive. But can a high sensitive person be toxic? Can a person that's so sensitive, he just so sensitive. Can that motherfucker be toxic? And the answer is yes, he can exhibit toxic behaviors. Yes. Yes. I don't care how sensitive he is. Oh, he crying all at the movies right along with you. He love watching them little girly movies with you, but he's so sensitive. But can he be toxic? Oh, yes, he can. He can have some toxic behaviors. Here's an example. When bringing up your needs, wants, feelings, or thoughts, do you constantly feel criticized, put down, or shamed? Now, when you're sitting there talking to your mate, you're explaining about, your desires, what you want to do, you got this business idea, your feelings, the thought that's on your mind, is he criticizing you? Or is he receiving that in a lovely way? Okay, babe, what can I help you? You say you want to try to start what kind of business? What is he criticizing? You're too stupid to do a business. What you want to do a business for? See, he criticizing you. Y'all get this? Thank y'all for being in here with me. Y'all sprinkle me out. Sprinkle me out. Y'all send the reactions up. Because I know I'm talking about stuff that's worth getting some reactions at least if I don't get no stars. Okay? I'm just playing. Y'all do what y'all want to do for Miss J. I appreciate from bottom of my heart. I really do. But yeah, sensitive person can have toxic behaviors too. Because it still goes back to you're gonna live up to my expectation the way I want you to. Okay? Or you sitting there, I guess I want to talk to you about this. But I know we've been together for 10 years and something been in my mind about 5 of these years, and I sort of want to bring it up to you to see what you think. I'm excited about trying to do it, and you sitting there telling you excited about trying to go back to RN school to finish up your nursing, blah, 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 blah. What the hell you want to do that for? You got 3 kids. Look, you ain't got time to be going to no school. See, criticizing you. Criticize. Y'all, pay attention, y'all. Pay attention, please, my babies. Because like I said, I can talk about me. I can talk about me. I can't talk about you. I can talk about me. All right. So yes, a very sensitive man can be a toxic behavior person too. Yes, it can. All right. So now let's look at the psychology of toxic attraction. Let's look at the psychology of toxic. That's what it's called. Toxic attraction. Okay. So now we want to talk about what is that? What is toxic attraction? What y'all think toxic attraction is? What do y'all think is toxic attraction? I tell you, that is when we are drawn to people who are bad for us, who have dysfunctional, even destructive behaviors. And even if we already know that's what's going on with them, but we keep going back to them and we keep going back for them. For more. We keep going back. You know that doughboy you're dealing with. Do you understand you're dealing with a doughboy? And let me tell you from a social work point of view. Do you understand you're dealing with a doughboy? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't got to call it. Y'all, when somebody's dealing with a doughboy, and that doughboy get caught in your house, and you got children there. That doughboy get caught with whatever on him, whatever in your house. You going to jail? Let's look at the children. That's what's important. Your children, if they don't have nowhere to go, no family member to go to, excuse me, they will be going to foster care. Yes. Do you realize that? That's why I never understood why. But here we go. Toxic attraction. Why some women, I know they're leading the money too, but what about the chance of you losing your child or children? There we go again though. Toxic behavior, toxic attraction. Okay? Well, we keep going back for more. We know this person does it. We know this person will knock us in our mouth if we talk to them the wrong way. Because we doing this right here because we think they're going to hit us. Yeah, that part. Mm-hmm. But that's what toxic attraction is. Well, we like them bad. See, I've heard girls say, I just love myself some bad boys. But remember I told y'all there's still something in here? It's something in here that person is not dealing with. Mm-hmm. It is. So why, you got to ask yourself, why do I seem to be attracting them people like that to me? Why do I seem, because when I'm doing social service, I'm social worker. That's what some of the girls say. I don't understand why I keep getting involved with these kind of guys. They used to say that to me. Here we go. And it's usually because I told y'all the person is coping with some type of underlying problem, such as a history of some type of trauma, unhealthy family relationship. When you got an unhealthy family, okay, let me get on a soapbox on that real quick, about 2 minutes. When just having an unhealthy family relationship causes problems within your relationship from the start. Did y'all understand it? Y'all know that? Mm-hmm. If you got a serious unhealthy family relationship, your family, right? That just spills all over into your relationship, which your relationship is toxic. Now here we go, that's spilling all over into that. You have a very unhealthy family relationship. Not every family is perfect. I get it. Because that's one thing. I was talking. Matter of fact, let me say this. Shout out to my brother. Today is his birthday. Let me see. Hold on. He is 60. I can tell his age. But anyway, my brother Gregory Batts. Everybody know him as Pop Pop. Yes. His birthday is today. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. I enjoyed our conversation we had today. I really did. But as I was saying, I was having a conversation with my brother today. And I was telling him about how, I'm getting ready to go there. I'm sorry, but I'm getting ready to go there. How a lot of us Black families, we don't check in on one another like we really supposed to. Now, I'm gonna say Black family because that's what I mean. Black families. We don't pick the phone up and say, yo, how you doing today? Look, you need anything? Well, just people, period, just scared and shamed or scared to call one another and see how you're doing. Do you need anything? You all right? Like I was telling my brother today, you'll be surprised when you call your neighbor or call your sister or call your mama. As a matter of fact, about that, and just say, look, Mom, I'm just checking. You good? You need anything? You got your medicine for this month? You got food? You would be surprised how just that phone call or to your neighbor, you just asking your neighbor, you all right? I ain't seen you come outside in a couple of days. You good? You need anything? Let me know. You'll be surprised how that person be like, wow, I was just sitting here thinking at my children, asking them, how the world we gonna eat next week? Because I got enough food in here to last for today, but I don't get paid till next Friday. But I'm gonna need, Now here it is. You calling that person and saying, well, look, come on, go with me. I'm gonna let you pick some stuff up at the grocery store. Get what you want. When you feel that's gonna tie you over until you get paid. You'll be surprised how that person was needing that phone call. But a lot of us so scared to do that. So scared that person goes, oh yeah, I need this, or I ain't calling her. Every time I turn around, she needing this, she needing that. So scared. We gotta stop that, y'all. Sorry, I had to get off that soapbox, but I'm sorry. But we gotta stop that. We gotta check on one another. You'll be surprised. Like I told my brother that, I said, bro, you'll be surprised how that person, do y'all know depression is real? I know I'm getting off the subject, but just bear with me. But y'all know depression is real. Do y'all realize you calling your neighbor, or you calling your sister, you calling your brother, you calling your nephew that you ain't talked to in 3 years, and all of a sudden you run past his phone, your phone, and you call? Do you be surprised? Your nephew might have been sitting there with a gun in his mouth ready to blow his brains out. Depression. But your phone call, calling him, your nephew, look, I ain't talked to you in 3 years. Yo, what's been up? Blah, blah, blah. You good? Blah, blah, blah. You just stopped him from hurting himself. Now he on the phone telling you what's been going on with it. But a lot of us don't want to hear that. But depression is real, y'all. Depression is real. But anyway, happy birthday, bro. So, as I stated, this is what happens when you're dealing with stuff on your own, and you just sucking in that you just exude into that toxicity to come on to you because you got stuff in here you ain't dealt with. Everybody got a little something in them that need to be dealt with. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Somebody got something in them that they have not dealt with. Something. A lie they told. They called somebody to go to jail for 10 years, and they know they lied on a person. See, that's something you ain't dealt with. That's an example. You see what I'm saying? So we all got something in us that we haven't dealt with, and it's eating us up. Okay. So, did y'all know there is 3 stages that entangles a toxic relationship? 3 stages. You got the idealizing. Now, I'm going to take y'all on a ride. I want y'all to sit here with me now. Here we go. First stage, when y'all meet one another. Oh, he idolizing you now. Oh, yes, he is. That's called love bombing. Stick with me now, y'all. Love bombing, okay? This is when you're in the idolizing phase, right? You are told that you are the best thing that ever. How many had it told you the best thing that ever happened to me? You are told you are the best thing that ever happened to them. And they push for commitment too early in a relationship. Next thing they start lavishing you with gifts and surprise vacations. Right here. They done booked a surprise vacation and they ain't asked you nothing about it. They ain't even consulted you about your schedule of nothing to surprise you for the trips. They ain't even tried to hint to you about your schedule or not. Oh, they just doing it anyway. Hint, hint. They just doing it anyway. Pay attention. Y'all stay here with me. Stay here with me. They ain't even trying to do that. Hey, Karika. We in here. Yeah, we in here. Thank you. Yeah, better say it. Let me see. But Emily said, put my glasses on. Hey, Emily. Hey, Amy, how you doing, sweetheart? You better tell it. That's right. I'm going to tell it now. You know me. I'm going to tell it. All right. That's the idolizing phase, right, y'all? Here we go. Y'all ride with me now. Hold on now, because we can ready to ride. Here we go. Now, like I said, it's the idolizing phase, the love bombing phase. Oh, baby, you the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh my gosh, you are. Now, keep in mind, let's hold right there. That woman that he had before, probably the best thing. Was really good to him, but he toxic. Now, come on back here with the woman. So what I'm saying. All right. So you told you the best thing. Then that thing, you notice they're trying to push for a commitment too early in a relationship. They pushing for you to commit to them. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. They pushing for a commitment so early into the relationship, right? And like I said, they done went a book the vacation and ain't told you nothing about, ain't consulted you, your feelings about it, nothing. Pay attention. Okay? And then, or you may say, oh, he just swept me off my feet. Or you feel like you might say something like, he be placing me on a pedestal. Okay, so what you think? Phase one, idolizing, love bombing. You the best thing ever happened to him. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Thank y'all for coming. Hey, Nick, you shared that for Nisha. Okay, here we go. Next one is called devaluing. Devaluing. See now, here we go. We went from love bombing. Oh, now we devaluing you now. Here we go. Y'all hold on. You are this is the phase where you are being fucking picked apart. You are being picked apart. Okay? Once a toxic person know you are committed to them, they begin to pick you apart. They will start in with emotional abuse tactics. Example, they'll start talking about your body or the clothes that you're wearing. All right? Or even you might tell them you want to go to school for nursing. That's your life goal, right? Or they're picking at you about that. Girl, you too stupid to go to school for nursing. What you want to go to school for nursing? You need to keep cleaning the hotels. Did y'all hear what I just said? All right? Or they make fun of your life goals. And then remember when y'all was in the idolizing phase and you just sit telling him all your stuff. You just poured your heart out to him, told him some of your darkest secrets. And by the way, you don't ever do that to no man. You don't ever tell no man your secrets. You don't do that. Here is why. Only remember all that personal information that you divulged to them during y'all idolizing phase. Oh, honey. How about now he gonna use it all against you? Yeah, he gonna throw it all in your face now. This is the valuing phase. Okay, it's gonna come back. This is the devaluing phase. All right, the devaluing phase. All right. If you do something the toxic person doesn't like, they may bring up that stuff that you told them. They may bring it up, right? And here's an example. They may say something like, you know what, your sister said something about you. And I think I understand why your sister don't talk to you, because she think you crazy. See how that's picking you apart? Your sister don't talk to you because she think you. Now I understand why your sister don't talk to you, because she think you're crazy. Okay? See, that's devaluing you. And you don't let her down, had 6, 7 babies for him. But he's devaluing you. All right? Now, let me say this. This is another part of devaluing. Okay. Here's another one. They may tell you that your sister said something about you, and I feel like you need to know what it is. But now he tells you, but I also kind of find out it's a lie. But what that is, hold on, y'all. That's the pathway to have you control you to the point you don't bother them anymore. You don't have nothing to do with your sisters anymore. Okay? That's this part that's trying to isolate you now. What he told you was a lie. He told you your sister said something about you, and I think you need to know. And he tells you, and then after you find out whatever, it's a lie. But that's his way of trying to isolate you now. Okay? Trying to isolate you from others. That's very unhealthy right there, y'all. Very unhealthy. And be aware that whatever you do to fulfill a toxic person's wishes, there will always be a new hoop to jump through. The demands are never ending. You may blame yourself for this change in your partner's behavior. You see, you do this thing right here, or he gonna want you to do something else. You do that, or he gonna want you to do something else. Just it's gonna never end it. Jumping through them hoops, jumping through them hoops, jumping through them hoops. Y'all get this? Are y'all getting this? I hope so, because I know I'm giving some good information here. The last one, the last 3 stages of that intertwined, that toxic relationship. Here we go. Now we went from idolizing you, oh baby this, or baby that, to devaluing you. Now y'all know you can't go no more than down, right? Here we go again. Discarding you. Regardless of who leaves who, you leave him or he leave you, whatever that. The toxic person will try to suck you back into the relationship, right? They will promise you things they denied you during the idolizing phase. Here we go. Keep in mind now. They'll promise you stuff that you wanted during the idolizing phase. All right. And tell you, and they just promise you that if you come on back, I promise you it's gonna be better than it was. Blah blah blah. However, they rarely or have never apologize or take responsibility for their behavior. They're trying to suck you back in there, regardless who left who. If you left him or he left you, whatever, regardless, or they're trying to suck you back in now. They try to suck, like I said, they're gonna tell you, yeah, I get you that so and so you say you want, but you wanted that during the time y'all first met. But that didn't never happen. This is the discarding, the get rid of phase right here, right? All right. So, and again, they're not going to apologize. They rarely or have never apologized, took responsibility for their actions. And then be aware if you return. Now, you got to understand, got to make sure if you decide to be aware now, if you decide to go back to that relationship, if you decide to go back, be aware that the things you were promised, they will vanish. You will not get them. Be aware of that now. Don't be stupid. Don't think you're going to get that new iPhone 15 if you go back to him. See, cause you didn't get it in the lavishing phase, the idealizing phase, the oh baby, you the best. You didn't get it then. The love bombing. They're going to vanish, okay? They're going to vanish. And the relationship will be just as dysfunctional as it was before. Did y'all hear what I just said? If you go back, that stuff that was promised to you, oh, you ain't getting it. And the relationship gonna be just as damn dysfunctional as it was before. I gotta take my drink, y'all. Yeah, gonna be just as dysfunctional. Y'all getting this? It's the ice I'm scared my mouth. Y'all getting this? Hey Ray, thank you for coming in here. That was the discarding phase. Now, you might ask yourself, I'm wondering if I'm in a relationship, a toxic relationship. Let me. Is she gonna say anything about the signs? Oh yes, I am. Here's the signs of a toxic relationship. Here we go. Control. One person makes all the decisions and tell the other what to do, what to wear, or who to spend freaking time with. Did y'all get that? Did y'all hear what I just said? First one is control. They the only one make the decisions. And they telling you what to do, what to wear, and who to spend time with. Dependence. They want digital monitoring or clocking you. Look, you got off work at 5 o'clock. You now it ain't but 30 minutes from here to here, but it's 5:45. What happened? I mean, you look, see, clocking you. But y'all better listen to me. Dishonesty, disrespect, hostility. Every time you're out, they're just mad about something. You don't even know why. hostility or hostility towards you. You don't need no why. Okay? Y'all get this. Harassment. Harassing you. Do y'all realize if a person keep texting you over and 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 over, you got 20 texts a day, you got 15 guys, that's harassment. Especially when you ask them stop texting you, that's harassment. And then the next one here is intimidation. We already know as women, we can't boast up to it now. Well, I take that back there because I've seen some women with some men asses before. I mean, tore them up. But, we already know and the man looking down on us, they know we the weak vessel. They already know this. Let's just keep it 100. They already know this. That we are the weak vessel. They know that. But like I said, there's some men and some women that hit hard just like a man. All right? That'll go toe-to-toe with them. All right? And you better go toe-to-toe. That man put his hands on you, you damn it better go toe-to-toe, do the best you can. Or do an Al Green. Go on to sleep, baby. Go on to sleep. Take pictures of your bloody nose and bloody mouth before you do the Al Green so you can have proof of what did to you. That's why you threw the grits while his ass was asleep. Oh, yeah, I said that. But anyway, intimidation. Men will do that. Narcissistic men will do that. Oh, we're going to get ready to go there too. Oh, yeah. Because that's really the gist of it. Be careful, y'all. Signs of a toxic relationship. So now, why is the reason? Now, we always wonder why she keeps staying with him. I mean, every time I tell him, he dragging her out of the house every other weekend, buying hair. They all in the front yard, just fussing all in front of the children. They can't even go out to eat. I heard they was at the restaurant fussing the other night. Somebody that was there told me about it, took a picture of it, showed it to me. They look at girl, look how they out here fussing. Why do we stay? Why do we stay? Low self-esteem, fear of being lonely, investment, illusions of control. Right here, we think we got shit under control. We think we got this up under control. Be an illusion. That's an illusion that we got this up under control, or we got him up under control. Okay. Family, you stand because of the family or the children. And being manipulated. And do y'all know manipulation, any type of manipulation, whether you manipulate your husband, even when you manipulate a child, do y'all know that is abuse? That is grounds of abuse, manipulation. Yes, it is. If you manipulate your child, and it's found out that you manipulate your child, social service get involved. Yeah, that's manipulation. That is a form of abuse. All right. Now let's look at the steps. Oh, I forgot one. And then feeling guilty. You're feeling guilty. You stand there because you're feeling guilty. Lord, if I leave him. No, honey. No, you leave. You leave. Don't feel guilty. Now, let's look at. Now we're sick of this man now. I done took all I can take. It's time for me to go. What do you do? What steps do you take to get up out of there? First thing you don't do is, y'all hear me now when I tell you this. Don't ever in the thing of an argument say to a man, I tell you what, yeah, you going on that work second shift or third shift. Yeah, you going to work because I'm leaving your ass when you need to go to work. That's all right because I'm leaving you next week anyway when I get paid. You don't say that. My grandmama always told me, you never let that right hand know what that left hand is doing. Keep your mouth closed and move accordingly. Keep your mouth closed and you move accordingly. Okay? Now look at the steps of leaving out of that toxic relationship. You got to make a safety plan. You got to do that. You got to do that. You got to make a safety plan to do that. Make sure, as far as banking concerned, get your money out of the bank and keep your money with you. Hide it. in your house somewhere for nobody to know where it's at but you. But get it out in that bank. All right? Your phone, turn off the location. Get a burner phone. All right? Any kind of possessions you got, honey, let me tell you something. When you know you get ready to leave, all you want to take out in that house, if you got children, their beds, so they won't be sleeping on the floor, their beds, your bed, kitchen dining table, refrigerator and stove, and a couch. Reason, yeah, you got the dining set. And the reason why, when you got your apartment, y'all ain't got to sleep on no floor, and y'all gonna be eating on the table. And oh yeah, and TVs, couple TVs. Y'all gonna be straight. And then our other stuff, you can add that in a little bit at a time. The little lamps and all that. But that's what you take. Take your children's beds, take your bed, take your refrigerator, stove, washing machine, and dryer. Oh yeah, So you don't want to be nowhere. You got to go to the laundromat. And your couch, your dinette set, and some TVs, and you put them in storage and go on about your business. A lot of people, I ain't trying to leave. I got so much stuff in my house. Bitch, leave that stuff in that house. I done heard people say that so many times. Well, he need to go. I ain't going. Housing. Make sure if you're gonna leave, you're serious. Move 6 hours away, a whole two or three states over. When you're serious, you change your phone number. That's when you're serious. All right. Now let me bottom line this for y'all. Y'all know when I bottom line, I'll get ready to finish it up. I'm finishing up now. Let me bottom line this. When you leave, when you know you've left now, right? You done left. This is what you got to do. First of all, you ain't got no time to be feeling guilty or shame because you left. Don't feel guilty or shame because you left. Don't be judging yourself. See, because if you start judging yourself for leaving, you'll start feeling bad and consider leaving. Consider leaving it. You will start, maybe I shouldn't have left. Don't do that. See, because that might make you go back. Don't even start feeling guilty or shame. You ain't got time for this. Because you will start second guessing yourself. If you out, don't feel guilty or shame. All right? And like I said, start to feel bad for considering leaving at all. Then, like I said, that voice will start coming to you. And that voice that comes to you when you start like, maybe I shouldn't have. See, that's a voice coming from brokenness. Okay? Well, what you got to understand, he was the one that broke you. Did y'all get that? That voice start coming to you. Maybe I need to go back. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to make it out here by myself. That's coming from that voice. That's coming from your broken voice. And he was the one that broke you. Okay? Being broken. All right? Anything that's broke or cracked, it can be fixed, right? All right. Hold that thought. Then what you got to do, now you already you out in the house now. You got to do a 90-day rule. A 90-day no contact rule. No social media. Block. Block all Instagram. No social media for 90 days. No text messaging. None of that. No emails. No phone calls for 90 days. For 90 days. And the reason for that is, my babies, when you see that you done went, in hindsight, once you done realize, wow, I've been out here on my own for 90 days. He ain't called me. I ain't called him. I can do this. And here come another 90 days following right behind. There go another 90 days following right behind. That's why you do that 90-day no contact. Okay? No contact. I don't care how bad you want to hear his voice. No, that's why you block. See, when a person leaves in a toxic relationship or an abusive relationship, and if you are really serious about what you're doing, I don't care if you got 50 children by him. That person is going to block that man from calling. That person is going to change their phone number. All of that. Because I don't want no contact with you. No contact with you. Shut your Facebook down. see you mean business. But now, you leaving him, every time you turn around, he so-called, want to talk to the children. That's what we make a mistake at too. Those are just tactics, all right? Eventually, it'll get to that part where y'all will be able to communicate while somebody else is sitting there with you about the children. But do that 90 days, no contact, all right? And then just understand that you are no longer the victim. You are, thank you for being here with me. You are no longer the victim, all right? You got to start embracing your new identity. Start embracing that. And then create your own new situations. Embrace being out. And create new situations for you, okay? You got to do that. And then understand you are not a victim anymore. And see, when you create your situations, you also create situations that you are not victim of. Did y'all get what I just said? You create your situations where you are not a victim of. All right? And then focus on your future. We got a habit, we'll look at our past, right? We'll keep looking back. You don't do that. See, because ain't nothing back there. See, with anything that you get out of, whatever it is, a job or whatever, don't look back because ain't nothing back there. See, what's back there is what's called you to come this way. Y'all feel me? So what's the purpose of looking back? Ain't really do that. Start looking towards the future and the present, y'all. Okay? Start looking towards the future. And all that energy that you spent crying and being mad and confused and lonely and attempting to fix someone else or the relationship, all of that time is available for you now. All that time is for you. Okay? Last thing, look at this as a new chapter. A new chapter on life, right? And sometimes it's gonna feel scary. I get it. Been there. I've been there. It's gonna feel scary. And sometimes it will feel like the best decision you ever made. Either way, every minute spent outside of a toxic relationship is a chance to heal. Every minute you spend from out of a toxic relationship is a chance for you to heal, to be happy, and to find yourself and discover the most powerful love of all. And that's self-love. Be strong because you are worth it. Did y'all hear what I just said? Be strong because you are worth it. Y'all see my little crown I got on my head? Yes, And I told y'all, when y'all be watching me, I want y'all to have y'all crown, little dollar store crown. Put it on. Because that's what you are. And that's what he's supposed to treat you like one. Okay? And remember, during the idolizing phase, you could do no wrong, right? Oh, you could do no wrong during the idolizing phase. Now, you can do no right. And the issue, it was not with you. It was with your partner. All right? I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in here. I apologize for the little hiccup we had, but I got through it. I did it. If anybody, if anybody got something out of this, please put in the comments. Let me know that you enjoyed it. Share it out. But just know there is a new chapter for you. It is. And I can witness to that. I can witness to that. It's a new chapter for you. But you just got to be ready to get it. Okay? Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Let me see you in the comments. Because I don't want to miss nobody's comments. I don't see none. Thank y'all for coming in here. Y'all share me out. I will be back. All right? Have a good one. Bye bye. I really appreciate it, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I really appreciate this. And just to remember what I said. You're not the problem. You are not the problem. You never was. Anything that's broke, it can be fixed.